Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Leader Class Beast Wars Universe. I guess, they didn't really do universe, but this is Beast Wars Megatron, or I think as he's called, Megatron Beast. So here he is, and I will say first of all that I have a love-hate relationship with this thing, because I love Beast Wars, but I don't love this figure. But I also do. He looks so good. He looks so accurate. But he's got such soft plastic things that I hate. He's got soft plasticky things and they make transformation hell. Mainly this piece right here makes transformation actual hell. But let's bring him close in here so we can get into the details on his noggin. Oh, what a beautiful head sculpt with the Predacon logo on his head as well. But yeah, this is one nice looking head sculpt. Like a beastie version of the G1 Megatron, which I think was the original plan for Beast Wars, until they were like, nah, let's make it actually like, you know, like a sequel series to Beast Wars, like the G1, but also a prequel. But yeah, he's got the nice teeth here on his collar, he's got nice details here on his chest, he's got nice details here as we move down. He's a little bit loose here, sadly enough, my copy. And then he's got some nice feet as well. Now when we move over to the arm, the one busy arm, and that arm is a very busy. I was wrong actually, you can't remove that. I think the masterpiece is actually the one where you can remove this piece. I thought this was the one, but it turns out this was not the one, because when I tried to remove it, it did not work. And then when I looked up videos, it also didn't work. And let's look at the arm then. We got some nice green here because this is the tail of the beast mode. We got some nice green going through here. This figure is extremely accurate to Beast Wars, even though it has issues. And I don't like this. I will say this right now. The soft plastic is what I do not like. Mainly it's the arm part that I do not like. And now to come to the back, it kind of looks like he has two jet thrusters on his back. But this is basically where the beast mode is stored. And to be honest, you know, compared to what they could have done, this is very compact. And also, why are the legs like that? But yeah, but it's very compact and still accurate to the show. At least kind of like with these things sticking out. I think that was actually in the show. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched Beast Wars. Maybe I should have looked it up, but I did not feel like it. Anyway, now let's move into articulation so his head can rotate fully. And you got a bit of up and down as well. His arm, let's just move into this arm. His arm can fully rotate around. You got in and out as well on the arm. And then if you rotate it like so, you also have a bend at the elbow and the mouth can fully open up. And if you look in here, this figure is blast effect compatible. So you can actually put in a blast effect if you want to. Do not have one on hand right now. You know what I do have on hand? Give me your stick of fire, please. There you go, you can actually shoot with, Megatron can actually shoot from his arm cannon if you were to want to. So there you go, it is absolutely possible for him to pull that off. But I like to give it to my Kingdom, my Transmetal 2 Megatron as like a fire sword. But more about that in his review. Whether that one is already up or not, or is coming, is unknown at the moment, but let's just say we are close to getting to that bat boy. But yeah, but now then for this arm, he has the same rotation, can rotate his arm around if you want to, but you kind of have to move things out of the way of the backpack. He has, I don't actually know if I showed that off with his arm, but he's got in and out, bend at the elbow, and also a swivel up there. And then his hand can actually move up. Don't know why he can do this. As you can see, the way that this, you can already see how this transforms, right? You know, everything kind of covers the hand. This is not needed. So I don't know why he does this. Also, he does not have a hand rotation. But to be honest, do you really need him to have a hand rotation? He can actually hold things if you want to. Okay, maybe he cannot. He can actually hold things if you want to. But to be honest, he's got a big, and also this thing can move. But this is mainly for transformation. But this thing can move as well. Kind of like a claw thingy going on where he can grab ya. Now then, his waist can actually fully rotate all the way around. His legs can go forward about that far. Out of the way. Stay out of the way, please. Backwards about that far. You got some nice in and out rotation, but because of the leg cannons that he has, it kind of gets blocked. Sadly enough, he's got a thigh rotation and a bend at the knee about that far. And his feet can go forward. They can also go back. And he's got ankle tilt as well. Slight ankle tilt, not much. You can see how the sculpt here works with the ankle tilt. But he doesn't really... And it's also stiff. It's like I'm forcing him to ankle tilt. It's like I'm forcing him. That's kind of what it feels like. So he has posability options as well. But this is one good-looking Megatron. I will say that. This is a good-looking Megatron. Too bad G1 can't get something this good. But to be honest, it's not even close to the quality of Beast Wars. So in the comments right now, fight your war about which one's better. Beast Wars or G1. It's obviously Beast Wars. But yeah, and also you got some articulation here on these back things as well. I'll say that right now. Yeah, these things can actually rotate if you were to so want to. So, without any further ado, he does, sadly enough, not come with any accessories because he is all that is neat to be. Unlike, you know, Studio Series Grimlock, he actually knows that he is awesome and does not need some stupid little wheelie in order to be able to be awesome. Also, you can rotate this if you want to. It's more for beast mode, but I just was playing with it and noticed it. But yeah, but he knows that he is the entire show and does not need some little thing as well to be part of the show. So, let's move out of the way so we can get straight into size comparison. Starting off, here he is with his future self, Trans Metal 2 Megatron, and boy do they look good together. Beast Wars is truly winning in Kingdom and in Legacy. Especially if you're a Megatron fan, you are definitely winning. Now, when are we getting that final piece of the puzzle? The Transmetal 1 Megatron. Because we have Beast Megatron and Transmetal 2. But where's Transmetal 1? We still need that one. Look, it doesn't look as cool as this one. But still, we need that one. But yeah, so let's move him out of the way. So we can get the Arch Rifle in here. And my goodness, Optimus Primal, you are so small. You are so small compared to Megatron. What is wrong with you? But they look good together as well. I don't know if this is accurate in scale, but to me it is. Next up here he is with Pterosaur and Tarantulas, who I also have with me. And that kind of does it for the size comparison, because I don't really have anyone else with me. But this is them for size comparison. So let's move them out of the way. So we can get into transformation. So let's transform Megatron himself, Mega Man over here. So what you want to start off with is you want to come to this arm and you want to rotate this out and over like so. Rotate this out and over like so. Then rotate this down and in like so. Tab it into place. And then there's a tab here that you can't see it. Come on, focus, will you? There's a tab here that goes into the slot right there. And also up here, there's a tab that goes into that little slotty right there. Like so. There you go. Whew. What an endeavor that was. But there you go. And then also what you can do is just rotate this up and, I don't know, around to kind of get it out of the way. Because what you want to do next is you want to split them like so. There you go. Ooh. Then you want to basically rotate this around like so. Fold the head back in like so. But you want to make sure that the tail is facing the legs. That is at least. That's always where I kind of get confused on how this works. Like which way does it go. Anyway, now we're going to focus on a bit more on the backpack. So unfold this. Unfold these two pieces right here. You can then take this and just like push it down like so. Just to kind of keep it in its place. I don't know if this actually tabs in. It doesn't seem like it actually tabs in, but it doesn't matter. Also rotate the head around and do this, I guess. But anyway, then what you want... Then what you want to do is you want to basically take these two things and just jam them together like so. Now in here comes the problem. Now you got some tabs. You got a tab here and you got a tab here that's gonna slide into a slot there and a slot there. And then you also have these two tabs that are gonna slide in here. It's just a whole mess. So if I go, so if there's a cut here, it's because I'm trying to push everything together because it never really wants to stay the way that it's supposed to stay. Just push it all together and hope that it actually stays. Well, this is the best that I can do so far. So there you go. You got some of that action going on. Oh my god, this thing is just so exhausting. Anyway, then what you want to do, you want to come in here to the legs and Okay, this is actually where I need the power. I thought I needed the power to break you in half, to rip you in two, like the movie one did to Giles, but no. I need the power here, because you need to split the legs. That was so difficult. Keep the waist straight. Anyway, then you want to basically push them until this is in here. So just like so. Like so. There you go. So that you have this gap here. Oh. What you want to do? Oh my. Why is this soft plastic? It doesn't want to stay together. We'll fix that later. It makes me actually mad, to be honest. But yeah, what you want to do next up is you basically just want to take this and just get it through here. You can rotate this thing around as well, but yeah, you basically want to get this through here. This is what I mean when I say that this thing is almost perfect, but I don't like it as well. It's the soft plastic parts. But yeah, you want to basically push this past here so that the tail kind of sits in between here, like so. And you can also take this piece here and rotate it down and then push it in when it lets you. You know, you have to ask for consent for it to push in. Then what you can do is untap this back piece here. Then in here you got these sliders. What you want to do is basically make sure that you stop about halfway. Get this about halfway on either side. This is used for the leg motion in beast mode, which he actually, yes, does come with. Then what you want to do is basically want to push this down, and then you can... How does this tab in again? Ah, right. These two tabs go into those two slots up there. So you basically want to take this, push it down, and then just tab the legs into place, like so. Which actually worked. Unlike this. Move these legs so that they actually are facing the right way. Also move the head down. Move this back piece up as well, and just kind of push the head in. There you go, just to kind of get that bad boy stationary. Then what you want to do is you want to take the legs and just basically force them in here. So like so. Rotate the arms down like so. Rotate the feet around, and if you did everything correctly, bend the knees as the T-Rex usually does. Alright. Also make sure that the tail kind of is situated. But if you've done everything correctly, here we have Beast Wars Megatron in his Dino mode. So here we have Megatron in his Beast mode, and while I do not like certain aspects of this mode, I will have to say that this looks pretty good. Now this neck color here is kind of annoying though, but anyway, he looks pretty good actually. Even got an opening mouth. But he looks so good. Absolutely does. While getting here is a bit of a struggle sometimes because of how, you know, soft plastic works. I do like this figure a lot. So let's get into the details. Looking at the head. Look the camera down a bit. Looking at the head. Looking nice and head-like. Nice details here. Even for these pieces here. These like cheek pieces, I guess. But yeah, but nice tongue in here, nice teeth as well, red eyes up here, looking all Megatron-like. I can just hear David Kane coming out of this bad boy. Nice green here over the back, 2D tail, which has articulation from left to right. I told you this was more for the beast mode. But I can just hear David Kane saying, yeah, from this mode. But yeah, but he looks absolutely spectacular. Hasbro really went all out. Outside of the soft plastic that they used, which I hate, this is one fantastic figure, and I will not let anybody say any different. But yeah, so let's move into articulation. So his head can rotate side to side. It can up and down as well. You can also get some up and down. His mouth can open and close. And you have a port here, as I showed in robot mode, but I can show it here again, where you can breathe fire if he needs to. Because yes, this is absolutely what Godzilla did. But I don't think I've ever seen you pull that off, Megatron, or at least a dinosaur like this. The T-Rex. I think you are T-Rex, right? You probably are, because Megatron is, you know, he would be a fierce one. Anyway, his arms can fully rotate around like so, and move a little bit in and out. Like so. His legs can go forward. Until this thing stops it. So don't force it if it doesn't work. And also can move backwards about that far. And then you also have some extra articulation because they're bent at the knee, and the feet can also move around. So that is nice too, and the tail can waggle. Wiggle and waggle and wiggle and waggle, and of course you would untab, why wouldn't you? Sadly enough, he did indeed untab, but oh well. Tabbed it back in. Hopefully now you will learn your place, Megatron. But he looks very good. So, since he does not come with weapons because he is the weapon, let's just move him over this side. Rotate the camera up a bit so we can get into some size comparison. Starting off, here he is with his Transmetal 2 counterpart that I've kind of squatted down so that he can fit in the shot all nice. Like, they look good together. Out of these two, I like him more. Let's move him out the way. So we can bring in the arch nemesis, Optimus Primal himself, whose arms are a bit too far out the way. But yeah, Optimus Primal himself, this is what he looks like with him. So let's move you out the way, Primal. So we can put in some Predacons with... We'll go to the back. Pterosaur and Tarantulas, who I have here with me. Like so. So yeah, that is it for the size comparison. So let's move you two out the way. And get Megatron in closer here. Rotate this up. So we can get into that reverse transformation. Press record before you start talking. Don't say, let's transform Megatron back into robot mode and then record. Anyway, let's get Megatron back into his robot mode. So close his mouth up. Move these pieces a bit to the side. Rotate this around. Oh. You are such a tall boy. Rotate this piece around kind of for now. We're just doing stuff to kind of get things out of the way. Now, do you really have to go back down again? But yeah, rotate this, undo this from here. Tap this up, untap this piece here. Rotate it around. And then this is going to hug that. So you just want to push down on it like so. Rotate these pieces around so that they are facing the top way. Do the same thing on the other side. And there you go, at least for now. Rotate this around to get it out of the way. So because now we're gonna go to power mode. Because we need some strength here. Because we need to undo this, rotate it around and push it in. And do the same thing on the other side. The best way to do this, by the way, is to do them at the same time. There you go. That's done. But there you go, done. Now then, what you can do next up is here at the chest. Undo this piece here like so. Open this whole thing up. And this will automatically spring load itself down, which is good. Also rotate this down as well. Take this here. Rotate it around. No, other way, other way, other way, other way, other way, other way. And then rotate this up like so. So that this goes in there. So just want to basically align these two pieces and just push. Pulling you apart is a lot easier. There you go, I think. Yes, there you go. Like so. Also, these were supposed to be folded in already. Come on, people. Stick with the script. Fold these little handies back in there. As you do. Then... well, I guess that's the backpack done, basically. Rotate this arm down and around, like so. There you go, one arm done. Now we move to the most difficult part of this transformation. And now you might be like, you are lying. Well, it depends on the figure, actually, because this is actually a difficult part for me. Untap this piece here, okay. Untap this piece here, okay. Untap this. Why would you untap? Oh, no, wait. Untap these side pieces first. Now untap this and rotate it down like so. Now you want to rotate this around. Now as you can see, there has been some damage done. This damage has been done by me because you need to make sure that this piece of soft plastic goes above this piece. And also then rotate it around. But now you have this piece that is above the other piece. So now you kind of need to just push this back in down there. So that you can kind of rotate this around and do it like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Please work, please work, please work. Oh my god, it worked. This is the best attempt I've had so far. And I'm not even joking. This is the best attempt that I've had so far. Also on these legs, you want to take these purple pieces or rotate them around and push them back up. You can do this at any point, so it's not really like, oh, you forgot it. No, no, no. I just decided to do it last. That was the entire plan all along. And here we have Beast Wars Megatron back into robot mode. So what do I think about this Megatron? Oh, he's so good, but oh, I don't like him either. There are issues that I have with this figure personally. Look, this figure is really good, but the soft plastic kind of ruins me from enjoying it, especially around the arm section. The arm section and the chest section in beast mode are the two parts that I don't like, because tabbing things together is difficult, and here this piece needs to kind of sift through this piece, these two. So it's like, it's a bit annoying. It's really annoying. But outside of that, this is one fantastic figure. Outside of that, this is one fantastic figure. If I am being honest right now, I think that this figure is definitely worth a pickup. If you see him for leader class price point, he fills out the price point and doesn't need some kind of stupid wheelie in order to fill out that price point that I absolutely hate. Or a Spike with Wiki, I think it was, that Slug came with. No, no, no. This figure just needs Megatron, and that's all you need. All you need is a Mega Man in your collection. So if you're thinking about picking this up, I would recommend it, because this figure is absolutely great. However, like I said, I have myself some issues with soft plastic. But outside that, like I said, this figure is great. Looks great in both modes. Has posability. He has everything you kind of need, outside of the fact of, you know, hard plastic. But that has been my review of Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Leader Class Beast Megatron, or as I just call it, Beast Wars Megatron. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell, and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!